important data points that will help to give a more balanced picture of wage adjustment. The other thing would be to ensure that we have a predictable schedule of minimum wage adjustments so that it makes it easier for businesses, for small householders to plan. So for when minimum wages will be increased, say, is it every year, annually, or is it biannually, every 2 years? And having a dedicated formula. So the formula now prevents you from having a minimum wage adjustment that is merely guesswork or not being as rigorous as possible when you are now trying to make sure that this minimum wage is in the interest of not only the workers, but also both government and businesses, so that everybody can be satisfied that, look, this is now mutually beneficial for everybody.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot for joining us here. Just close out with this, because it's a conversation that has been going on. I want to hear you on it as a trained professional and economist. Now, could you just reiterate for my listeners the definition of inflation, the world definition, the economics definition? What is it? Just share with that for us.
Right. So inflation is
not inflation. I'm sorry.
Rise.
I'm sorry. Not inflation. Not. I'm sorry. Recession. Sorry. Not inflation. Recession.
A recession. Right. So a recession is defined as 2 consecutive quarters of economic decline. So if you have negative growth in 1 quarter, then and you decline further after that, then you are said to be in a recession.
All right. You said if you decline further. Now, you have a decline of 7.5%, say, in the first quarter. You are now on a recovery road. So you have, in the second quarter, you have 6.6% decline. Aren't you not still in a recession, the fact that you would have suffered 2 consecutive quarters of decline?
Well, that second quarter would have actually been recovery.
Yeah, recovery.
So even though growth has not returned to positive territory, you would not technically then be in a recession, because you are now starting to sort of dig your way out of the hole. Decline followed by further decline.
So hold on. Because that's not my understanding, really. My understanding is that once you are still in that decline, even if the decline basically move from 7 to, say, 1 in the other quarter, but you would still be in the recession. But what happened? You are now recovering from the recession, but technically you would still be in it. Isn't that so? You're saying otherwise?
That seems so. Well, it seems a little contradictory that you would be both recovering while still in a recession. Recession meaning that you would have receded in terms of growth. So if you were to follow a quarter of decline by further decline, that could be said to be a recession.
So
if you are now starting to grow your way out of it, then you would no longer be receding. So because you would now be starting to grow.
Good. So we have suffered 2 consecutive quarters of decline, and PIOJ said that we would end up the year still be in the be under the number negative, right? But we'll basically probably be about 1% or so. You're saying that this 2 quarter Jamaica in a recession at this time?
I think Jamaica would be recovering. So the January to March quarter would be recovering from the initial shock, which happened from October to December. So Jamaica will be in recovery mode since then.
All right. So I want to get it absolutely clear, Mr. Partner. You're saying that once an economy, the decline is there, right? You're in a recession, so you have a 7% decline of the economy. You move in Q1, in Q2, you now have a decline as well. You still are on the deficit, but you are now, say, at 6%. So you would have basically inched your way up by 1 in the recovery, right? You're saying that you are now out of recession?
No, so the economy is sort of depressed. It is still in a mode where it is recovering. So it is not growing relative to where it was before the recession. So we were hit, and now we are in a recession for the quarters, the 2 quarters. But at the same time, we are starting to get our way out of it, and we're not predicted to be out of negative territory until, say, early 2027 or late 2026. So for now, we are still in a position where we are basically economically depressed.
So what you're using is the word depressed rather than recession?
Yeah, because if we are not going in a deeper hole, we are not receding any further. I think we are economically depressed right now because we are not technically growing at positive rates.
All right.
As far as recovery goes, we still have some way to go.
Thanks, Keenan. Thanks a lot. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You see.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we shall be like trees planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Our leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever we do shall prosper. The ungodly, they are not so. They are like a shaft which the wind driveth away. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show for yet another Tuesday, the final day of June. 6 months done and dusted in 2026. I was listening to that exchange with Keenan Faulkner and Obi. And I would have put it a little bit different. You're dropping at the whole 7% in the last quarter of 2025. This first quarter of 2026, you're not dropped so far, but you still drop. There's no growth yet. You're still in decline. You manage not to drop so far in the first quarter. You're still going to decline in the second quarter of 2026, but you're not going to decline so much. But you're still declining. So when you add up all of that, in my view, 7.6 and 5.9, you're going to add up all of that, and that is your decline over that period of time. So Jamaica is in a recession. In fact, in Canada, I think the last quarter of 2026, they declined by 1%. And the last quarter of 2025, I think Canada declined by 1%. And the first quarter of 2026, I think they declined by 0.1%. They are still in a recession. So when the teacher come later, we'll find out from the teacher. Turn off that instrument in the background there. Marshy. Turn off the TV in the background, Marsha, or whatever you're listening to us at. You have to turn off that thing in the background.
Turn it. No, Martin.
Yes, sir.
May I tell you now, taking the parliament, them demonstration in the parliament right now will take place.
There's demonstration in the parliament right now as we speak. Hold on. Hold on. Let me jump to it. I was watching. I was watching.
Sure, they cannot stop the sun up now because PMP them.
So Juliet, stand up too.
The house, my boss is speak.
On the agenda is for announcements being made in the House. If the member has an intervention to make, the appropriate place is when we reach the public business.
Hold on.
Anytime a member gets up to speak outside of public business, it is at the speaker's discretion. The speaker's discretion, and the speaker says no, which he has said. She had.
Hold on, Vincent.
No, there is absolutely no. The speaker does not have to turn on the mic. The speaker has exercised her discretion by saying, members, let's go, members. Okay, let me say it again. When a member rises outside of public business, the authority to speak is at the discretion of the speaker. The member has risen, the speaker has indicated that the member has risen, the leader of opposition business has risen, the speaker has indicated that she will not hear him at this time. That is the ruling of the speaker, and we continue. That is how the House is organized.
You see, when you have a corrupt government, you're going constantly have problem, you know. Especially when people decide not to accept the crap.
I am week by week going to hold us tighter and tighter to following the rules of the House that we have established. Leader of opposition business, I had actually asked you to come forward. I actually asked you to have a conversation with the leader of government business. I asked you to have a discussion with the leader of government business. That's my final ruling. And I have moved on the agenda to bills brought from the Senate. The leader of opposition business, you may have a discussion with the House leader and revert.
Leader of opposition business not sitting down, standing its ground. Neville?
My ruling is final.
Yes, Neville.
Hello?
Yes. We keep keeping the line with the parliament open, so whenever you hear the parliament come in, you just stop talk. Go ahead.
Yes, man. You used to drive around, and we on the road in Port Antonio. You would have called us at your vehicle window and give us a box food and a drink and sometime a bag.
when we used to do that?
I can't remember nobody else but you. And sometimes you give us a bag with one shirt or one pants.
No, I never used to do that. I don't need that. I don't need that. As somebody else
your
that.
Fault, pa? The recession will lick you bad now?
You look so.
Can't afford to be. Anyway.
You look like the recession there for me.
When we call you about to say.
Yes.
You're a Portland man like me too. And you know, so we have these little bar around where people have to try and
Yes.
And it happened, Colin, that the criminals them know turn pan the bar them and a steal where the poker machine box them, the gaming box them.
What them I do with them?
And when them I'm glad. That is one of the reasons why your YouTube program is the best in town in this country, because you can discuss just about anything. What have happened? There's a market for them.
Oh, yeah?
Where you have, yeah, man, underworld people buy them.
For do what? Tell me.
I buy them. Not for install them at other bars.
But when gaming and lottery go around, then I will find them, because gaming and lottery not check the bars from time to time.
Some of these boxes too are the ordinary little man them have them twin, and as they say people are steal them. And when them are steal them now, them are thief for the poor little people, them quarter buckler rum. Them a thief for them to create this, them a thief for a few pack of cigarettes. So the betting, gaming, and lottery now implement a system where them tell them to register, and then now them a put in a thing where you can track the box. So if you thief a box,
yes.
Thank you, Colin. You know.
But the man about turn petty thief, now a thief half buckle of rum and one pack of cigarette.
Leader of opposition business, please take your seat, sir.
Hold on.
Please take your seat, sir. Leader of opposition business. Leader of opposition business. Leader of opposition business. And no, it doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. Leader of opposition business, announcements on the agenda is where we are. And
PNP them a beat the decks in a parliament, Neville. The PNP them a take over a parliament again. The PNP them a take over a parliament, Neville.
Hello?
Yes, the PNP them a take over a parliament.
We coming to that. You ready for me again?
Yes.
Yes, so the Betting, Gaming and Lottery Commission implement a system now to prevent the criminals them from steal these bags. And you would have seen a lot of write-up too, where they must say it also involve money laundering. You must have seen it as a man who go through the news daily. Say them think it also encouraging money laundering.
Yes.
So these little bar owners is asking the owners of the box them to go and to work with the Betting, Gaming and Commission to register and get on the system so as it can prevent these criminals from tear down them place and thief for the box and mash them up, because I them hustler and all them thing there. So we make the call out to the owners of these mashing them to register with the Betting, Gaming and Commission so that you can track them back.
For the final time, I'm going to ask the leader of opposition business to resume his seat.
Somebody in the chat asking if they rob one at the bar when Neville own. No, Neville don't own no bar, but him facilitate a lot of young girls owning their bars. Neville claims him a sugar daddy. Neville, why you never got the march? Why you never go to the march today? Why you didn't go to the march? You publicly state that you disagree with the deportation coming to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Then you should have marched against it, man.
So I can't demonstrate against my government.
You're a part of the cult.
But let me ask you something. The PNP take over the parliament.
They're taking it over right now. Because you see, let me tell you something, Neville. And I think you would agree that Juliet is the worst speaker we have ever had in the House of Representatives in Jamaica.
I am disappointed the way she handled the speaker position.
Yeah, man.
I think she shows some level of bias.
Yeah, man. She lose it, man. She lost it.
Yeah,
She lost it.
And I think those who did come out and say, knowing that she's the wife of the Prime Minister, them don't think is the best person to hold that position. I have to agree. I know my fellow Labour right, them are upset with me.
No, but
and
truth
beat
are
me
truth.
again.
Truth are the truth. I know them you pray to. You pray to Jesus Christ. And the truth will set you free. The truth is an offense, you know, nephew. That's how you know when you talk the truth, you know, when people come against you when you speak, you know.
Yes,
man.
But anyway, Colin,
no worry yourself.
We talk again, my
Blessings, nephew. One love. We're going to be talking this evening to Senior Attorney at Law, Bert Samuels. There's also Miss Chin down at Westmoreland resigned. And the labor rights are so desperate because I believe that they got to a Chin name. Wait, hold on. Let me go look for her again. The lady down at Westmoreland will resign. The labor right them get to her because they're trying to deflect from the EPOP problem that they are having. So they get her to resign. And then now, them are try bring Kimberly Thompson in at the whole thing. Well, I go and talk to Kim this evening because as I always tell you, I am one of the vice chairman of Region 2, of which Kimberly Thomas is the secretary of Region 2. And she has not resigned. And I'm going to talk to her this evening as well. Neville Wagwan.
Hello, good evening, Colin.
Let me tell you, I still have the line from the Parliament open because there's trouble in the House of Parliament. So I still have the line open, so at any time I'm going to ask you for hold. Miss Chang. Yes, go ahead, Neville.
Yeah, good afternoon to your loyal listeners and your valuable callers.
Yes, man.
So for the benefit of the House and the public, I will cite Standing Order 13.3 as it relates to the presentation of papers, which is what is on the announcement. 13.3 says, all papers shall be ordered to lie upon the table without question put, and any motion for the printing thereof shall be determined without amendment or debate. There is no discussion to be had. Now, I ask the leader of opposition business to sit several times. I'm happy you have finally taken your seat. Okay, I asked you to take your seat, leader of opposition business, and I have read the standing orders. You are not allowed to have any discussion at this time under announcement or comment or debate or anything at all said. I will repeat. Leader of opposition business, the leader of the House has also indicated to you that if you have any commentaries, it would be done under public business. No, leader of opposition business, I'm asking for the final time that you take your seat. Clerk, bills brought by the Senate.
To the Honorable House of Representatives, I have the honor to advise the Honorable House of Representatives that on the 26th day of June 2026, an act to amend the Civil Aviation Act.
Could you please pause, Clerk? So let me just read for all the members. Let me now read for you again, Standing Order 43. And as a matter of fact, you can take your books. So, Standing Order 43.4.
Hold on a minute.
If any of the members continue to disturb the proceedings of the House, I will be naming you. Clerk, continue. And that means banging the decks.
to the Honorable House of Representatives. I have the honor to advise the Honorable House of Representatives that on the 26th
All
day,
right, so
an act to amend the Civil Aviation Act.
yes, never. Go ahead.
Yes, Colin. I was telling you that France up 2-love.
Oh, France is leading 2-love. How would I play again? Morocco?
Yes.
Who them I play?
No, they're playing Sweden.
Sweden. Oh, two European teams.
And every World Cup team that enter the competition, they're getting at least £8.1 million.
Yes.
You know, one of the things that we should be focusing on in this worldwide recession here is to protect the self-esteem of our children.
Oh, yes.
Especially the boys here.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Colin,
Mm-hmm.
a house divided by itself cannot stand.
No time.
No time, and that is very serious. And you can't allow, if you go around your house and you see chichi in there, you can't allow chichi to burn down your house.
No, sir. No.
You have to refurbish your house.
Yes. Yes.
And no man or woman now in the world must not be playing anything named Dolly House.
Mm.
Now is the time for men and women to take a stock of all their assets, write it down, and all your liabilities, anything that is holding your back,
Yes.
and get rid of your liability and know the value of your asset. Because one of the things that I was told to tell the people of Jamaica is that all of us is liable to what they call illicit enrichment here.
Yeah?
Yeah, all of us, the tax office can draw down upon you, me, all of us, and ask us to declare our assets.
But the Prime Minister wants to remove that from the law, never. I wonder why.
No, the court, I wonder why.
I wonder why.
But in all of this, you see, Colin, as a people who are ancestors of slavery and must resist going back into slavery.
Yes.
Our judiciary should be fast-tracking all of these cases that deal with illicit enrichment.
Yes.
And clear them up.
Yes.
Clear them up.
Yes.
In the interest of our people and in the name of God, if we are a Christian country.
If we are a Christian country. Because sometimes I wonder now. I wonder. Never?
Because one of the things that, yes, I'm here.
Yes.
And one of the things that we need to take ourselves out of this recession is through Christian principles.
Keenan Faulkner said that we are not in a recession.
No, him can't tell me that. Him can't talk that because the whole of go to the same school.
But Statin put out some numbers, and they said that in April we lost about 50,000, about 5,000 people lost their jobs. Ralston told us that one of the things that is going to happen is that more people are going to start losing their jobs. And Statin put it out today, it's in the news, that over 5,000 people lost their jobs.
Yeah, and let me tell you a statistics that is on the ground that not even Statin can pick up. Your rate of divorce and your rate of how men and women in Jamaica separating from each other. That is also a valuable sign of a recession. Because a woman don't want a black man.
That is it.
And it's only between 13 to 15% of the Jamaican adult population married, yeah?
Okay.
The rest of the people, them is transactional business them doing. No economy can build on that premise there. And the last thing I want to tell you about this recession thing. You see the CPI numbers that they have? What they call the basket of goods.
Yes.
All of us need to be able to measure our personal inflation. Because, Colin, your inflation different from never inflation.
Yes.
Because we don't eat the same thing, we don't have the same lifestyle, right? And you see, when you're going to the supermarket now,
Yes.
any product that you take off of the shelf right now is of a lower quality than last year. All of them.
All right, sir.
You see all the soap that you use?
Yes.
It's of a lower quality because what they're doing now is giving you a lesser quality.
Yes. And
For
charge you the
more
same
money
money.
because
And charge you the same money for a lesser quality product.
yeah, and as a result of that, the CPI cannot pick up that because they don't measure shrinkflation in Jamaica. Because the companies use that now to improve on what they call the rate of turnover. The faster your product done, is the more you have to go buy it. And the companies make more profit through the rate of turnover. That is our accounting concept that we learn at school.
Yes. Yes.
So they can't tell me about no recession or nothing. Them can put that out because they are called experts.
They are called spinners.
Hallelujah, brother.
Spinners. Spin doctors.
But in the name of God, I'm calling on the Supreme Court, all of you judges down there who getting $2 million a month till you're dead because your pay is your pension. Fast track these cases so that the Jamaican people will learn and prevent the country from going into a civil war.
Tell me something, Neville. The Integrity Commission sent their report to the Parliament. Was it that was tabled a while ago? Why this alabalu in the Parliament? How many people?
I don't know because
how many people are now under investigation for illicit enrichment?
I don't know if I can follow the news later because I listen to your program.
All right, sir.
Your program to me is more important than Parliament right now.
All right, sir. Well, we're going to get the information. Somebody in the chat room, please update me. I believe because this standoff that was happening a while ago sounds to me like they had tabled the report because the Integrity Commission had sent their report to the Parliament. And I don't know if it is that they said how many people are now under investigation for illicit
because their annual report is due today. No?
It was sent to the Parliament. So I wonder if that is what was tabled a while ago.
To be continued.
Blessings, my brother. We're expecting at any time now to be joined by Bert Samuels, senior attorney at law. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show.
Good evening, Mr. Bell.
Yes.
We just listen to it and hear some people talk some foolish. Even with America, right?
Yeah. Hold a sec for me. Hold one sec. Hold a sec.
Colonial exploitation to seek their acknowledgement, partnership, and the party.
All right, that's different. So go ahead.
Yeah, so with America, most time about recession. Even right now, America recession because some state really bad. So look at Jamaica talk about Andrew them talk like they're not go through recession. And when it set the price of things, things gone up. You understand what I say?
Yes.
I know because to the inflation we're going to Jamaica, a little man can't buy a piece of land again or buy a house or nothing like that. Food price can skyrocket. One bread are like nearly $1,000 right now.
Yeah.
So what do I say? We're in a crisis.
Big time we're in a crisis.
Big crisis. We're in some kind of inflation right now. So we don't know how them want to pretend like they don't know say we're in recession.
Well, they're trying to bamboozle the people. That's what they normally do, Those who are not reading and those who are not following the numbers are easily tricked and conned. So the government have their spin doctors who come around and give you a different story from what really happening.
Yeah, because even in America, Mr. Bell.
Yeah.
couple months ago, or a couple years ago, $100 could have buy a grocery
Yes.
and full of tally. Now, if you know walk out, they want $250 or $300
All
to
right.
full of tally. It's a joking. You're like, nothing you're going back with nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Well, I just want to listen to talk like they're not in a recession and stuff like that. That joke them make, man.
Because they are
Because
trying
the
to
bigger
con the
country
people,
them.
my brother. That's what they do from time to time. Give the people a con. Yeah?
Yeah.
So them
And
do
them
it.
are going like them better than the other countries. Like
Well, not like them better,
England.
but them just a con the people. But I have my guest in the waiting room, so I'm gonna join him now. So
All right.
call me back a little more now. We could talk again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right. So listeners and viewers, we told you that we're gonna be talking to senior attorney at law, Bert Samuels. We're gonna be talking about the third country nationals being sent to Jamaica. And it's something that we're totally against. We don't see the reason for it. We don't understand why the government is getting into this kind of thing. So the discussion continues. There was a demonstration in Halfway Tree today as it relates to that very same thing. So let me bring up counsel. Senior Counsel Bert Samuels. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Am I being heard?
Yes, man. Loud and clear.
Yes.
Happy to have you on this evening. The matter at hand, Bert Samuels, is the third country nationals being deported to Jamaica. The government is trying to say that it's not deportation. As a legal mind, tell us your understanding of what this is.
Yeah, well, the first thing is the word third offends all of us because, from it said third country, third world is designating you to poverty and dependence and to be used.
Yes.
Now, I look at this. You and I know that if you are in the United States and you are being deported, you go to a detention center.
Yes.
And you can face a judge and argue with him if you want asylum, etc. And you have access to the court. If you lose out, then they start the deportation process. But all of this used to happen in the United States. Why can't they do the checks when find out what countries the people come from and send them straight to those countries? Why Jamaica has become an official US bus stop? When you drop off somebody at the bus stop because you don't want to go to their destination,
Yes.
so Jamaica has become.
Sometime when we are boy, I used to go to school and when I want other picnic see which part we live because we always might not look so good. We come off down the road and walk go up.
Yeah, that's right. So Jamaica is now looking like it's a bus stop because they say it's not deportation, it's in transit. When you're traveling and you come off the aircraft and you stay in at the airport and then you move to and go and travel again. All kind of names are being given. They are in transfer, they are in transit. But why can't they do the filtering and the checks on American soil like America has done for centuries? That bothers me. So we know that there is something that we don't know because we're not stupid. You understand? There is something happening that we don't know the full story. And then remember, there was one talk that the offer was made by a former ambassador, and then the other
Yes.
talk is that America approached us. So did we approach them or did they approach us? Well, if we went and approached them, that means that some countries that are underpopulated,
Yes.
so they need like Canada. Why they don't send them up north, up to Canada, where they need a lot of people? Canada is underpopulated, So
But
why are they sending them here?
But Bert Samuels, Mark Golden asked in the parliament that a U.S. court deemed that whole operation illegal and the government is appealing it. What legal ramification, if possible, that Jamaica could face by taking these people when an American court deems it illegal to send them that way?
No, if you are complicit in breaking the law, you're in trouble. So if it is that appeal is lost, because Trump lose an appeal today, you know that.
Yes, that's
The
with the
Bertha.
Bertha Act. Yes.
That's right. And that's another thing. Because he wanted to deport the citizens, children born. So deportation is migration and anti-migration policy. It's part of the US policy now. No, the last country in the world should be supporting any country like US having an anti-immigration policy. Should be we. Because that is where a lot of our mothers, brothers, sisters gone. They stay up there and we get through with the papers.
Yes.
So we are anxious to settle over there, and they know we are now picking up garbage. You remember, they are, what first world countries put their bad poisonous garbage on a barge and send it
Yes.
away, hoping that poor countries will allow them to dump it in here. So what is happening? We have become the dumping ground for the US rejects. I don't like that.
Neither do
I don't like that.
But Bert Samuels, the Minister of National Security told us that these people will not be detained when they come to Jamaica. How so?
I hear your neighbor in parish, them going go St. Mary.
That's one, but...
That's one. But tell me, I want to jump to something else. They say that they don't have any conviction, right? They check out the people them record in the country from which they came.
Tell her. That is the question, Bert Samuels, that
Yes.
I would want to ask the Minister of National Security and Peace, because I heard Dan Jackson Miller read the MOU, so to speak. And it said that they wouldn't send anybody with serious crimes. And America will tell Jamaica what they know. But the question that you just asked, are we getting their antecedents from their original country?
No, we know the answers. It's called rhetorical. They can't get it because when you and I steal and go through Mexico and go up, right? We don't have no paper. Nobody don't know our record. And America don't have the right to fingerprint anybody and send it to another country and ask them to check out these people's records. They can't do that. You can't do that. No, you can't.
Never know that.
No, your country can't give out information on you unless I'm applying. If I'm applying to go to the US, them can get my record. But if you're throwing me out, Michael, Jamaican is supposed to give you my record because you're throwing me out.
So, counsel, tell me now. So, it is a fact then that we don't know who we're getting.
We definitely don't know because a lot of those people left their country when they were adults.
Oh, yes.
So if they have a criminal record in their country, we can't know and we don't know.
And you're saying that from a legal standpoint
that's a legal America. Yes. And listen another thing now. Some people, you know that. Let me tell you what I know, you know. Enough man in America and England, when them being deported, them say them are Jamaican,
Yes.
But them is not really Jamaican, right?
Right.
So you and I know that when you go to detention camp when they're deporting you from the US, the Jamaican government have to go up and verify that you are Jamaican.
Right.
Right? So how we going to know now? How we going to know that the man that is going on, that him really come from Timbuktu?
Hallelujah.
How we going to know says really there?
You just said to us a while ago that America cannot send to these people country of origin to get any antecedent on them?
No, you can't do that because no nation allows another country to be giving out information on their citizens which are bound. The people are about to be deported. So what you giving me info? What are you giving you information for?
So hold on the Bert Samuels. Hold on the Bert Samuels. You hold on the.
So tell me something. No, let me ask you that. Yes.
Hold on.
When Melissa was coming here, we keep a lot of press conference and advisory that the storm is coming. And we sensitize the population about the storm.
Yes.
And we prepare them for the storm?
Yes.
Or this one just come down upon we so without the people being told or explained to?
But
Did
Bert
we know
Samuels,
before them signed the MOU? Were the people of Jamaica consulted? If the answer is no, that means it's a secret thing.
Before I have a question, but based on what you just said to us a while ago, that the antecedent of these people from their country of origin, the government of Jamaica will not get it. Listen to this, Bert Samuels.
Actively searching for other countries to take people from third countries. So we are actively, not just El Salvador, we are working with other countries to say, we want to send you some of the most despicable human beings to your countries. Will you do that as a favor to us? And the further away from America, the better, so they can't come back across the border. I'm not apologetic about it. We are doing that. The president was elected to keep America safe and to get rid of a bunch of perverts and pedophiles and child rapists out of our country.
So, Bert
Wow,
Samuels,
despicable human beings.
it is possible then
So the pedophile them down here.
that we are getting some of these people that Rubio talk and the government of Jamaica will not know. Eh? That was the Secretary of State telling the world who they are trying to get out of the United States of America.
Yeah. All right, let me just tell you another law. Do you know there's a law in Jamaica that if I expunge my conviction, suppose me
Yes.
charged for fraud and my conviction is expunged, do you know that nobody can give anybody the record that I had a fraud conviction? It is a criminal offense in
Yes.
Jamaica, in Barbados, and other Caribbean territories for a man whose conviction is expunged for anybody to give information about the original conviction.
And being expunged don't mean you wasn't guilty, right?
That is it. That is it. So, you know, this I don't understand, you know, why is it that Colin, would you bring some stranger into your house without telling your wife and your children?
You mad with my girl picking them in the birth or my little boy them in there? Me don't know, man. Me don't know people from Adams.
So when they come now, let me ask you this. Put yourself in their position. You come to Jamaica and you feel that your rights have been trampled. Will they have access to the Jamaican courts? Because in the US, an immigrant have access to the courts. Will they have access? Suppose they say, I hear about Bert Samuels as a lawyer. Do they have a right to an attorney when they get down here? Because
You tell
remember,
us.
we have to respect that every human being have rights,
Yes.
So what rights will those transferees have when they are on Jamaican soil?
Tell us, Bert Samuels.
The Constitution of Jamaica does not say that it protects only Jamaicans. The Constitution of Jamaica is stateless. It does not. If a man come here from China, Russia, anything, and if he's disrespected by the state or hurt by the state, he can file an action in Jamaica against the Jamaican government. You can't be that because he's not Jamaican, he doesn't have rights. So what rights will they have when they come here?
So does the Charter of Right apply to them?
It does. It does.
Wow. Yes.
It does. No person. It uses the word no person. It doesn't say no Jamaican, bro.
Yes.
Right.
And if they can't afford a lawyer, one will be provided to them.
Well, I don't know because you have state lawyer up there. Listen, what?
No, in Jamaica we are talking no, Bert. They are in Jamaica.
Jamaica. In Jamaica, if they come here and their rights are trampled, they have a right to be protected by our constitution.
And our taxpayers' money have to pay that lawyer that way, defend them.
Very much so, because you can't say that you're not, and if they don't talk English and you're arresting them, they have a right to an interpreter.
And the
under the
government
Jamaican
have to pay.
Yes, the interpreter, yes. Yeah. Then suppose, but listen now, you don't touch something yet, and this one is more passionate than everything we're talking about since evening.
Tell me.
When our Haitians brothers and sisters come up on our shores,
yes,
what we do with them?
We send them back in the midst of night.
Okay.
Send
We
them
send
back
him.
before
We send him
daylight.
back our brothers. We send him back our
Before
brothers and
daylight to
sisters.
our neighbors.
Yeah, and our brothers and sisters. We sending them
Yes.
back. Yeah. And when I remember, them don't like the Haitians, Remember the Haitian football team wearing a jersey that celebrating their successful 333 years war against the French vultures who them had to pay reparation to France. The poor people in Haiti had to pay. Them banned them from wearing it at the football match at FIFA, So they must
Oh,
take it
yeah?
off because, they say it's politics. They don't like the Haitians because Haiti frightened Europe, to know that them
Yes,
beat
man.
off Napoleon and run him
Yes.
out of Haiti. So the Haitian people are disliked internationally, and we now
And it look like
send
our
them back.
government dislike them too.
But definitely, because when they come here, we don't interview them and find out if they are, if they are fleeing from injustice. We just pack them up in our boat and send them back. And
So
then
what's the
we take in,
difference?
so we run out our brothers and we taking in stranger.
What is the
Duh.
difference with these people that we are taking now? Is it that we are afraid of America, Bert Samuels, why we are taking these people?
Well, them have the concept. Was the MOU granted at arm's length, meaning that what kind of pressure? Because remember, America all said what they said there, they will punish us with visa, They will make us don't get no
But-
visa. You remember the idea they say if you want to apply for citizenship, you must come back to Jamaica and apply from down here.
Yes.
You remember that? So the anti-immigrant policy is the threat to us is they will take how much person in our parliament now no visa? Don't go down that road. Go on again. Okay.
I think some people in there don't have none.
All right, give that. Yeah.
Listening the news to the Bert Samuels, you know that our Minister of Finance said that they're going to charge a digital tax on people who sell things to Jamaica online and all that kind of something. You hear what Donald Trump said? If that tax is implemented, is 100% tariff put on for any country that implement that tax.
So him protecting his citizen. And
what you mean?
So, him look after for him citizen and him say, where the guy just said he want the pedophiles out. He want America
Child
must clean it.
rapists.
Yeah.
Most despicable people.
So they export their garbage down here on us.
Tell me something, Bert Samuels. Can the people of Jamaica take the government to court on this?
Of course. Because if you look at our immigration policy, when you come to the airport as a foreigner, don't the immigration officer interview you? And if you come in here without work permit, he'll send you back. You have to satisfy him that you are a good person and you have the right. So we have a right of refusal by way of our immigration laws. So what have we done now? We jump over that law now and have them in what? Some pen, them all go up at JDF. Where are they going to be kept?
The Minister of National Security said that they will not be detained. They will be free to move around.
So you mean the Haitians free to move around when them come here?
No, man, now we are talking about the
Anybody reject? Oh, listen to me. You realize that it's self-hate. This whole thing is self-hate. We don't like who people like us,
No. But Bert Samuels, what happened if one of them deported, they kill a Jamaican, rape a Jamaican child? What happened? I'm losing you. I'm losing you, Bert. I'm losing you. I'm losing Bert Samuels. I'm not.
Is that them look like we,
Bert Samuels, you hearing me?
That's the problem who people don't like.
Yes, go ahead now.
You hearing me?
Yes, I hear you now.
I wonder what happened. What I'm saying is, what were we saying? Remind me.
I was asking you what would happen if one of them deported they kill a Jamaican or rape a Jamaican child.
Boy, I would put the blame on where it is to be placed.
What if one of them get killed here? What responsibility does the government of Jamaica carry?
So where would we take the body to? We sure where them come from?
Tell her.
We sure where them come from? Tell me something. suppose one of them family here that them in Jamaica and them come here, would they have a right to go and see them, visit
But they
them?
are the minister said they are visitors, so they are free people.
Oh, I see.
They are free people.
So my problem is, I'm serious about the Haitian discrimination against Haiti people, And
Yes.
we taking strangers and running out our brothers and sisters.
And we know that there's a civil war in Haiti.
Yes.
We know that there's problem in Haiti. And the
Yes.
people are running away from a civil war. And we send them back into it every time. Every time we send them back. Without what are the process for a refugee coming into Jamaica, Bert?
Well, we have a law, just like in most countries, that if a man says that he is going to face political discrimination, then there are international conventions that say you must take into your country persons who are being persecuted in their country.
Yes.
It's just that Haitians are not seen as persons. They are seen as waste man. It's waste man.
So is it that the Jamaican government is breaking the law when it comes to how we're dealing with these Haitians?
I tell you, I'm bold to say that the international treaties, because they send them back in 2-3 days, they don't have any proper hearings for them, to hear why are you running from Haiti? Them just within 3-4 days, them gone with them. They're gone with them. But you come from your parish.
When they leave.
But it's your parish, most of them come, so you know that more than we. Yes.
Up to about 2 weeks ago, a set of them turn up at Paisley Gardens, and they have been sent back already.
Okay. So tell me now, what is the economic benefit to us? What America going to give us?
The minister said nothing.
Wait, tell me something. That's so we rich? But we can't take care of the poor in here. This whole people on the roadside asleep.
How much people on our west still living under tarpaulin, Bert Samuels, living under 2-sheeters, sleeping under them car? How many people have not recovered from Hurricane Melissa?
Well, what you're telling me is that Jamaicans are now second-class citizens down here and the transferees are first-class citizens?
I see them show a house in St. Mary where they are going to stay. Proper house? Proper?
Okay. Well, them coming to your neighboring parish. So.
But what if the people rebel against them, Bert Samuels?
Well, you see, that is the problem. If you bring people here who are being treated better than us, with them not paying, that means our taxpayers' money taking care of them. That means that you are not treating us as equals, and the Constitution says equality of treatment. You understand?
Yeah.
So you are discriminating against Jamaicans and treating us like second-class citizens, and using our tax money to look after people who are not Jamaicans, who are and don't pay taxes.
And if they take sick, we're going to have to look after them. Our hospitals and clinics, we have to look after them as well.
So we have extra beds for them?
Because we don't have no bed for our people.
So, say, at the accident and emergency unit is enough man upon chair for 2-3 days. You know that?
Hallelujah, Bert Samuels. It's a pleasure talking to you. Open up with eyes on some things.
Yeah,
anything
man.
You want to add finally before you go?
I just want to say the Jamaicans must stand up. Today there was a march in Crossroads. We have to say, listen, we don't elect a government to become a dictatorship for 5 years. We must be consulted on important matters. We must check with the people and get their feedback when you're going to make important decisions. This is an unfortunate one. The people were not consulted. It happened in the midnight. They signed MOU. And it's after the fact. We get to know after the fact. Is that democracy?
No.
Is that the government by the people, of the people?
For the people. And even though the people are crying out, the government not budging?
Done deal. Take care. Done deal.
Blessings. Thank you, Bert Samuels, senior attorney at law. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show.
Blessed about the evening, Colin, and to your listeners out in Spiceland.
Yes, man.
Colin, I heard you ask Mr. Samuel a question regarding if the people can take the government to court. And I says yes.
He said yes.
And they have a lot of reasons to do it. Yes.
He also
and
said
they
yes.
have a lot of reasons that they can do it under right now. Just like the ones they use in America in the states that taking them to court to block them from bringing them into their states. Plenty of reasons. Now, I'll name a few of them that they use here. And Jamaicans, the ones that Jamaica have at their ledger is very legit. First, let me go over this. I heard Minister of Security says the negotiation was very intense.
Mm-hmm.
There was no intense negotiation. It was a take it or leave it. Because if there was an intense negotiation, at least these points that I'm going to lay out now would have been on the table.
Hold on. My next guest is in the chat in the waiting room. But Kim, I want you to show the people in your face because there's a rumor going around that Kimberly Thomas, Secretary of Region 2, has resigned from the People's National Party and there's no truth to it. So Kimberly, fix up your face and put on your face because I want the people to see you. Continue, caller.
Yes. So there is one thing that I was going to say about Minister of Security. Says that the negotiation was very intense.
What negotiation?
There was no intense negotiation.
There was no negotiation when we approached
like
America and tell them say we want to be a part of the program.
Yes. The first thing to say, the Prime Minister is being compromised. That is one. Let's put that out of the way too. Now, in the states of America, the states that bring them to court is based on a few things. Let me tell you of in Virginia, where the president won by about 20 points in 1 point of Virginia. So you know that's the red MAGA state. So if they were with it, he would have get it. They are not with it and they blocked it. Because the first thing they bring is that they're going to open a migrant camp that carry 5,000 people. What the sewage system can't handle. The volume of sewage coming from that camp. So they have to make all kind of changes to do over new sewage system, traffic, all kind of things. So they block it based on that. Another state, you know what's happening right now in one state that they block it is in Idaho. That's another state he won. They block it based on what? You have
they block what?
Measles breaking
They block
out.
what? What they block?
A migrant camp, to open a migrant camp.
Oh, yeah.
Detention camp. Right?
So you're not connected and not able to audio. So
okay.
No man, I'm talking to somebody else. Go ahead.
You got it now?
No man, I'm listening to you.
Yes. Yes. So what happened is based on the measles that is breaking out in the camps. And some of those states, they have limited hospital space in case it get very bad, they don't have to attend. And remember, they block the health secretary block all vaccine. So there is no vaccine to vaccine all those things. So think about Jamaica now, where we short doctors. Based on that, one of the deal was on one doctors and nurse. Based on one of the deal that they could have put on the table if he was negotiating to get back some nurses and doctors, which we are short, they could use that. There was no negotiation. So all those things are things that we can take them to court for.
All right, sir. I hear you. Give thanks.
You understand? Next thing, they have no who's going to translate? No translator. Let me give you an example.
Oh, you know, so they have a translator. Oh, you know that.
All right, listen me, Colin. I'm going to give you a story with you. Bear with me. I traveled to Jamaica about a few months ago. And when I was at the airport outside, come out waiting, I saw a lady pointing from a far distance, pointed at me. Somebody said, hey, call to me. I said, the lady's calling you. And I was looking around. Why this person called me? I never seen before.
Yeah.
When I went over there, it seems like a person record. I didn't know her nothing, but she's from Dominican Republic. She don't speak not say one word of English. At the airport, I'm talking to you about now. She don't speak one word of English. Coming to Jamaica, she's supposed to go to Kingston or connect to a bus. She miss it. She have no money. And she have nobody to translate in the airport. So how is that gonna work out with these migrants?
Well, then they must prepare.
I have to
Because
translate
maybe they
for her.
never know that this lady coming. So they must prepare.
No, I'm just saying, at the airport, you should at least have a translator.
Well, you can't have
I'm a
translator
visitor
for
that
every
happens to show up
language sit
there.
down at the airport.
Well, there you go. So
But
how
if
you
you
gonna
know,
bring in all these
no, but if you
people?
know that they're coming, then you go and prepare yourself, eh?
I hope so, because they didn't prepare to tell you all nothing.
No, we would know.
Find out.
No, we would know one God Almighty thing. Give thanks to the gleaner. Else we would know
That's
nothing.
what I'm saying.
I want to big up
who
Chaos
they
Burn. I want to big up Chaos Burn because the protest this morning looked good. I was hoping for more people,
Yes, it did.
but
It
it
did.
looked good.
It did.
Yes.
Really
It
looked
looked
good.
good. It's a
I
good
like it.
start. It's a good
Yes,
start.
good to
And I
turn
hope we
out.
don't stop there. We continue to
Yes.
pile on the pressure on this government,
Yes.
this dictatorship. We need to pile
Yes.
on more pressure. All right, caller, give thanks.
And I hope the MPs stand up in Parliament and turn their backs when Andrew Weekly and Xavier Main they talk. Stand up in Parliament and turn their backs.
All right,
Yes.
cool. Kim, you need to allow your camera and your microphone. You need to allow your camera and your mic. I'm seeing you in the waiting room, but based on how your device is positioned, I cannot add you. So you have to free up your mic and free up your camera. We want to add Kimberly Thomas before we go to Raleigh. Here she is. Kim!
Yes, sir.
Madam Secretary of Region 2. So I want to call all the labor right them know we have spread fake news. Have you resigned from the People's National Party?
What could I go, sir?
Kimberly Thompson is the Secretary of Region 2, which comprises of St. Mary, Portland, and St. Thomas. MP Omar Newell is the chairman. Yours truly, Colin Bell, is one of the vice chairman. And this lady on the screen that they're spreading, how the labor right them desperate so? They are spreading rumors that this lady has resigned. Kim, tell us what is happening, where that come from?
Well, I can't say where it came from because I was very surprised to see it myself. I am an ardent supporter of the People's National Party, a paid up financial member. And yes, I'm a paid up financial member of the PNP. My commitment politically is to the People's National Party. I was the chairperson for the Trinityville division in Western St. Thomas. And for those who are not familiar with the internal party processes of the PNP, every year around this time, we have elections, divisional elections.
Yes.
And that is where the division gets an opportunity to choose a new executive. Now, having served Trinityville for the last 80 years as chairman, I did not...
The last how many years?
The last 8 years, from 2018, right?
Yes.
I did not seek re-election at our last conference on Sunday.
Right.
So that is really what happened. I don't know where this narrative came from. I find it to be really malicious and obviously coming from people who don't understand how organizations work, because within organizations from time to time, people have to transition and make room for new leadership so that
Yes.
fresh ideas can come to the fore.
And sometimes you're taking a break from the leadership role.
Well,
Because-
that role in particular, because as you would know, I still serve as the regional secretary for Region 2.
Yes. Which we just had REC when? I want to had REC last month.
Right.
Yes.
In Eastern St. Thomas.
And let me also tell people that being the chairman of a division or a constituency don't necessarily mean that you are the candidate. And because you're not the chairman, that don't necessarily mean that you will not go and run. You understand?
And not only that, the role of the chairman is really a political role that demands a certain commitment from you as an individual. It requires boots on the ground. So imagine doing that for 8 years consecutively. I believe that the time come for somebody else to get a seat at that table.
Yes, and it take a lot of money too. So
that part, say it again.
It take a lot of money.
Whole heap of money.
So people, Kimberly Thompson is on the line and tell the labor rights she's still the secretary of Region 2. Yeah? So she not resign from the party. She just never seek re-election as chairman for the Trinityville division.
But why would I resign from the PNP? Do we have another option, really?
Tell her there's nowhere else to go. There is nowhere else to go. But Kim, before I let you go, West Albion, that's in what? Western St. Thomas?
Yes, it is.
Why them all lit down the people in house?
I don't know the details. What I do know is that it appears to be very callous and insensitive, but I am really not familiar with the details.
I'm going to have to talk to Willie about it.
Right.
Blessings.
Yeah,
all right,
man.
so Kim, thanks for the time with us. Bring you on for sure the people them that you have not stepped away from the People's National Party. You're still the chairman for Region 2. So, want to stop the propaganda.
Well, anybody who believes that would be somebody who may have had a preconceived notion, because Jamaica at large knows how I feel about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Blessings, Kim. One love. Kimberly Thompson. She's still a member of the People's National Party. And as she said, a paid up member of the People's National Party. Raleigh!
Yeah, man, what's up?
Rally around the West Indies. Walk on, brother. Mr. Marsh,
Yeah, man.
Mr. Marsh on the line to Marsh. Did a star this morning. But Raleigh, give us an update now. What? Anything new today?
Yeah, man. We get the unemployment numbers and we get the GDP numbers.
Talk to me now.
Well, starting to the decline for the first quarter of this year in terms of GDP was 4.1%. The goods producing sector, which accounts for 30% of the economy, was down by 7.3%. The services sector down by 30%. Within the goods producing sector, agriculture tumbled by 18.3%, mining and quarrying 23.5%, construction down by 1.4%, manufacturing down by 0.6%. Within the services sector, tourism down by 16.6%, electricity and water 10.2%, transport storage 5%, information and communication 4%, real estate 3.2%, education and health down by 3%, public administration 0.5%, wholesale and retail down by 0.1%. The only sector grows banking and finance.
Banking and finance. How much they grew by?
2.9%.
2.9%. Keenan Fortner told Conrad O'Brien today that we're not in a recession. I want you to listen to it, Raleigh.
Damn nonsense.
No, I want you to listen to it. I want you to listen to it. Let's go up there, sir.
A recession is defined as 2 consecutive quarters of economic decline.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have negative growth in one quarter, then and you decline further after that, then you are said to be in a recession.
All right. You said if you decline further. Now, you have a decline of 7.5%, say, in the first quarter. You are now on a recovery road. So you have in the second quarter, you have 6.6% decline. Aren't you not still in a recession? The fact that you would have suffered 2 consecutive quarters of decline?
Well, that second quarter would have actually been recovery.
Yeah, recovery.
So even though growth has not returned to positive territory, you would not technically then be in a recession because you are now.
You hear the man, Raleigh?
Rubbish. Anywhere in the world, I'm going, that is garbage. Anywhere you go in the world, once the economy is still in decline, you're in a recession. I'm talking nonsense. I'm taking a political line, politically correct line. Garbage in talking.
But tell me if I'm correct. Canada, in the last quarter of 2026, they declined by 1%. And in the last quarter of 2025, they declined by 1%. And in the first quarter of 2026, they declined by 0.1%. And they said that they are in a recession.
Yeah, man, rubbish in talking. Rubbish. Singing for him supper. Garbage.
So, Statin also said that 5,000 people lost their jobs in April?
Not 5,000. 25,000 persons lost their jobs. 25,700 to be precise. 8,500 females, male, and 17,000 males.
So,
go ahead.
You told us, Raleigh, that people were going to be losing their jobs.
Yeah, man. And it is going to continue as long as you have people like Keenan Faulkner talking that kind of nonsense and lulling the people in a false sense of security and talking rubbish.
Let's take a call.
Yeah.
1-876-804-7072. Call me straight. Call me on WhatsApp. Wanna like up the live for me, people. Touch a thumbs up. Come on. I need 1,000 likes. We have 1,300 odd people. I need 1,000 likes. Touch up the likes to me, everybody. Please and thanks. Yeah, Raleigh.
Again, 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth. Whether the negative is 0.1 or 5 or whatever.
So
negative.
So it's not just 2 quarters of decline. 2 quarters of negative growth.
Yep.
Once you're not in the positive.
Yeah, man.
And you're not flatline. Once you are in decline, 2 consecutive quarters of that is a recession.
Yeah, man. So tell him stop talk nonsense.
Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
With regard to the matter.
Speak up for me. We're not hearing you. You're very low. Speak up loud.
Right. With regard to the part matter. Are you hearing?
Is the what?
The port matter, the deportation program.
Yes.
I have that Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana are not participants.
You're on a you have us on speaker?
No, I don't.
You don't have an earbud either?
No, I'm talking through a home phone.
Okay, go ahead. We could try and hear you. Go ahead.
Right. Just to ask again, is it true that Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana are not part of the program? And so, does anybody know why? Because they are very good friends as well.
Is it true that Trinidad and Guyana are a part of the program or not?
Are not.
Raleigh, you know if Trinidad and Guyana are on the program to take these third country nationals?
No, I don't. No, I can't speak on that. No.
Not sure, but we can check it.
I'd like it to be checked out, and I also learned that Barbados is on it. Surprised me.
You heard that Barbados is on it?
Right. I was surprised.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody could clarify it for me, please.
I think I hear Bob. We'll check. We'll do some check.
Thank you.
St. Kitts is a part of it. We'll do some check. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
1-876-804-7072. Good evening, caller. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. We're live on Portland Spice TV. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Like the channel, share it, click the notification bell to ensure that whenever we are on, you get that notification to say that we are live on Portland Spice TV. Go ahead, caller.
Guyana is a part of it. Trinidad is not signed on.
Hold on. Who is a part of it?
Guyana is not signed.
Guyana is a part of it. Trinidad did not sign on. What about Barbados?
We'll check that.
Yeah. Go ahead, caller.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Colin.
Blessings, my brother. We're there.
Yeah, I'm big up Ralston.
Yeah, man. Blessed.
Yeah, all right. I want to listen from statue the one call if it's to come in from the start, Ralston. Where I want to listen, agree with Ralston in a way where if you go on a bus and use a license man and you see gunman come in from the bus, you can't, because you have a weapon, you have to jump up and shoot up your whole bus to shoot the two gunman. So what you have to do, you have to wait until you see it's feasible, but you're not going to harm somebody else. Then you take a stand. What do you think Ralston has tried to show? Not Ralston not agree with every other thing. He might try to show the way if he say, hey, not because your seat set away, you can't go crash the bus. For me, just for suit to an ego right now. And that basically me understand with you. With the lady and everybody we call, them said just crash you and build it up back. But no, if you're a patriot Jamaica and you think about Jamaica, you can't just write off the bus. You might not have no bus to come back.
Caller, if I am to respond to that, I will say to you that if you're on a bus, you're a licensed firearm holder and you see two gunmen come on it. You better make sure you act before them reach you, because once them reach you and find out say you strap, you dead.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you may agree with what you're saying, but you can't make because of ego or you're frightened.
No, you can't make because of ego or you're frightened, but your timing has to be right. Because if they get to you before, when they check a next man and him not have nothing, they might not kill him. But once them check you and you strap, you are gonna have problem. But as it relates to the economy, the bus are gonna crash, your seat are gonna crash, and you know so one big corner with one deep gully down the road. You need to act before it get to that big corner, because if you go over that gully, everybody dead.
No, but me not think it total I gonna crash so.
Oh, the Jamaican economy?
From where Raleigh yeah, me not think it total I gonna crash so.
The Jamaican economy.
Try say, you balance it, you take time and balance it and head towards. Because what happens if you just make a sudden thing, you might write off everything.
Might is the operative word. Might.
Remember, he did say that we not even recover yet back from where they that already,
No, we not recover. But you know why we not recover, Carla? You know why we have not.
The people, hold on the 1 minute. A lot of the people them we attack off of ego.
No, but Carla.
Be practical.
But Carla.
And that me like with Ralston.
Carla, you know why we have not recovered from 2010? You know why we don't recover? Because of Andrew, the driver we have. Because Peter Phillips and Portia Simpson Miller take the bus out of the gully, Put it back on the road, That's when Andrew see it on the road. Andrew say, yes.
We not dispute that.
Then the man not take the bus back off of the road, brother. Him take it back off with down in the gully again.
Yeah, but we still no want, and then you have people who not even totally understand and come on and beat up Ralston, and Ralston is a practical man.
No, man, nobody now beat up Raleigh. Nobody now beat
How
up Raleigh. No, sir.
How you say?
No, man, we just... you see?
You're good, man.
No, man, nobody now beat up Raleigh, man. People just understand that Raleigh is saying, you can't move the man now, because if you move the man, the thing will mash down. Some people are saying...
nobody don't get that. Nobody don't agree with that.
Hold on, man. But me agree with it, you know. But all I am saying to Raleigh...
And that you didn't make known.
No, but hold on. Hold on. But you and me I said to Raleigh, this is going to mash down anyway. If the longer we wait, the more problem we have. Because in my view, Andrew Holness not being certified is one of the reasons why we are getting less and less foreign direct investment.
Colin, we understand all the way you say. We understand all the way you still say. But the point is, the people them have me here, them have bantam the man.
Yeah, man.
Because the man say, there's a way.
Them not nobody.
And the same person them will agree with the man all the time, you know, because the man take a practical stand. Them want to like say the man.
Carla, no. Listen, nobody now beat up Raleigh. Understand what we are saying. Raleigh is saying that it is dangerous to move him. We are saying that we are take the stand for moving.
Then the practicality the man attack off Colin.
Yeah, but you are
practicality the man attacking.
I don't agree for wait, because my view, Carla, is that on a principled position, Andrew
Holness, then.
Andrew Holness ought not to be Prime Minister.
No, we know that. So what I'm saying,
if you know that what you mean, lick you up, yes.
Colin, look for. We can't manage you right now.
All right. The only thing I'm saying in a rally, this argument about crash the bus crashed already.
No, he no crash it. He no crash it.
He no crash it.
No, the bus has spotter.
No.
Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
The bus has spotter, and the private sector in Jamaica and the multilateral agencies that keep it running. And we are saying if you just take the driver and fling him out, them are going to stop doing what they are doing, and the bus will come to a grinding halt. And just as you see, 25,000 people lose them work while the bus are slow down.
Yeah.
If you stop the bus abruptly, a whole lot more people are going to lose them work.
I don't think so, Raleigh. I don't think so, you know. Because look at it, Raleigh. Andrew Holness is there now with access to over $500 billion and not spending it. What if a new driver jump in at the bus and say, yo, give it 300 billion, make us start spend it right now. Start build some house with the people them. Start build some bridge. Start fix the road them.
All right, cool. What if? So tell me now. Because them things are things where you can't leave to chance. What about the new driver or jump at the bus? You don't want to be the new driver and take you or jump at the bus now and say, give me the 300.
You have Ed Bartlett. You have Marlin Malawu Fort. You have Marlin Malawu Fort. You have Delano Sivrite.
Marlin, well, Marlin have the support of the
Hold on, Carla. If you have the support of who?
Yeah, the members of the jail people become leader.
Well, whoever get the support of the JLP. I agree, but somebody have to get the support, Raleigh. Somebody will get the support. I am saying nobody can do worse than what Andrew do right now. It cannot be.
Man. Colin, the private sector and the multilateral agencies, they must sit down with it.
But Raleigh, you agree $560 billion available to the government.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? The economy has stalled. Yeah? And this is what it needs. It needs cash to start drive the economy again. Andrew Holness is showing no intention of taking any of the cash and put it in the economy. And you are still saying make him stay there?
No, but what I said to you, Colin, I'm saying to you that he's moving slow. I say you move him now. The first process is that you have to go find somebody in the JLP who command confidence of the rest of the JLP to do that. And then when you find somebody in the JLP, that somebody has to be somebody who command the confidence of the private sector in Jamaica, and then the confidence of the multilateral agencies. How that about work? It's not a 1, 2, 3 thing, that man.
So suppose him did lose the election with you.
Well, him never lose. If he did lose, you'd have somebody else around the thing, Mark Bowler around the thing. So that would provide a certain degree of certainty to the private sector and the multilaterals. They don't know who they might deal with. The fact of the matter is that the Jamaican people voted back for him.
I can't see how you are saying. In fact, you are telling
Too
us
many
that,
unknowns in a way you said.
But the economy is in a recession. There is no obvious plan to take us out of that recession.
Yeah, and in their mind, they are still hoping that somewhere
hope is not a strategy.
I know, but I'm telling you how the private sector people who have the power and who doing the employment and the multilateral agencies, they are thinking. Yeah? So if election other them say yes, Mark Gordon is over dealing with that and then thing. Now when you move now, they don't know who they are dealing with. So they are going to pull back. 5,000 job loss that was in.
So let me ask you something. If Andrew Holness retire now, the multilaterals going to cancel the 500 billion to Jamaica?
No man, but a retirement is different from somebody.
No, retire. Sorry, if he resigns now, they are going to take back that money?
Well, no, but it will be a holding back process and a start over process. And they must have confidence now who will take over, and that will take time, and time with all of them things that will make the recession get deeper and the economy will get worse.
But what time
it will create a confidence.
You'd still have Favour Williams. You'd still have Favour Williams as finance minister.
Colin, stop telling people them things, man, because you know say that don't make sense.
Then Raleigh, if you are saying
hold on. You believe the private sector in Jamaica and the multilateral agencies have confidence in Favour Williams.
So Raleigh, what are you saying to Jamaica? You alone around the country?
Of course. Come on, Colin. The only say is a dictatorship on a one-man show. How much time you say that? How much time you say that? Favour Williams are road one. Favour Williams are road one. When I see Favour Williams talk about nothing.
But Andrew not talk nothing neither, Raleigh.
Yeah,
the war with Iran and US and Israel started in February. To date, Andrew Holness has not addressed the Jamaican people to say this is the way forward.
But when last year from Favour Williams?
When last year from Andrew? So the two of them are the same thing then?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So which one of them you think the private sector and the multilaterals have more confidence in?
I don't think them have no confidence in none of them.
Well, them tell us Andrew can mobilize the money when they mobilize, they never tell you about
Raleigh. No. Remember, say the multilaterals offer the money.
Yeah, but them tell you.
And for a long time, we never even did go negotiate it. We sit down.
Yeah, but in the statement, so them put out the Prime Minister name, then never call the Minister of Finance name, which was quite strange. So when the matter is that they rate the Minister of Finance, you don't rate the Minister of Finance either.
I don't rate the Prime Minister. I don't rate none of them.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm ready to put my bet with somebody else.
Yeah,
I have seen this man for 10 years, Raleigh. I have seen him for 10 years, failing to grow the Jamaican economy, failing to develop the infrastructure.
The majority of the people voted for them on September 3. Yeah? The private sector people still hasn't called for the man's resignation. They have done everything else except that. So what they are still telling you is that they have confidence in him. The private sector people of Jamaica.
Let me take a call.
Yeah.
Go ahead, caller. Good evening.
Good evening, Colin, and good evening, Ralston, and to everybody in Chatter Bless. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening.
I strongly disagree with you, Ralston, on this issue. Jamaica and the economy bigger than Andrew Holness, and it will rebound. This is the thing. Andrew Holness is slowly burning down the country. You know, like when you light green bush and it takes long to come until you add some bramble, you add some this, add some dry stuff. He's slowly burning it down. And if we do not get rid of him one way or the other now, history is going to record this day. And we're going to rue the day that people did not stand up and get him out. Remember, he was part of the administration that got Jamaica locked out of by the multilateral lending agencies.
Yes.
The other day, Ralston said that
no, he wasn't the one who was leading the country.
government.
Hold on.
Hold on. We have to be accurate when we're talking about these things. As a matter of accuracy, he wasn't the leader at that time. He was the leader of government business.
So he was a senior member.
He was a senior member.
Right.
Yeah, but the prime minister at that time was Bruce Golding, and Audley Shaw was the finance minister. They were the two head honchos at that particular point in time. So that's why I get that clear.
Brother Ralston. Yes. All right, good. Now we established that. Ralston one day last week, if it's not Tuesday or Wednesday, said looking at the GDP. When you ask the question, Colin, about the GDP of the inflation affecting the Caribbean countries, and Ralston talked about the multinational national agencies that did the data, but right. Jamaica did not present theirs.
Jamaica never provide them with no data.
Never provide no data. No, here's the problem now, Colin and Ralston. How sure are we that they're not hiding the facts as it comes to don't balance of payment and all of that? Are we going to sit down and wait for them to go back down the road of not paying back their debts before we realize that Andrew Holness is problematic and he can go? If he goes now, the economy will rebound. If he stays, it's going to go and cannot rebound. Let him go now. The country is bigger than Andrew Holness. The economy is bigger than Andrew Holness. It doesn't revolve around Andrew because, first of all, he doesn't have the skill set to deal with it. And he's operating on an economic platform put forth by the People's National Party, not by the Jamaica Labour Party. Him can go on. And you know something? We would be surprised to see, because on the one hand, multinationals will see that they're really serious about dealing with the corruption issue. That's on the one. And
that's
on the
my
second
view,
hand, we might feel that we might get people to come out and say, no, something is long time I was waiting to get rid of him. And people are going to start to come out of the woodwork to say, he needs to go. We can't, listen, the country cannot afford Andrew Holness. Look at the behavior of the Speaker in the House of Parliament this evening. And we realize that the sooner he goes, the better of the country will be. No country can operate this type of way where you said if we let go the leader thing, when make it crash and burn, we cannot burn it down anyway. But he's slow burning it. So let's go down that road. He's destroying it. So if we go, we stand a better chance, in my view, of getting the country on a course correction. But if he continues, God help us all, because he has shown that he doesn't give a rat's ass about anybody but himself, and his wife is proof positive. Blah, blah. When are we going to rise up against him? The march today was good, but this is no joke, and that is my personal view, Ralston. I still love you, but I disagree with you on this one. God bless Colin.
All right, caller.
All right.
Cool.
So tell me now, Colin. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's go through that now. So,
yes.
So talk to us now about the process of getting rid of him. So talk to us now.
I am saying to you, Raleigh.
That's the first step. So
I am saying to you that for the last 4 years, the Prime Minister's statutory filing cannot be certified. On the principle basis, how to get rid of him is him have to resign, you know.
Yeah, hold on, stop. And I'm not going to resign.
That's a different argument, you know, Raleigh. That's a different argument.
No. We know all the things them what it matter. We know all the things them about the economy. How we the people about the economy. We have to now reach that crossroads now. How we get rid of it?
If him don't resign, the private sector, the people of the nation,
the private sector not going to call for his resignation. They haven't done that, and they are not going to do it.
But if the recession continues, Raleigh, don't the private sector go and lose money? Exactly. So them, when for them pockets start burn, they will understand.
Yeah,
Raleigh,
but the point
you
then,
said
the
to
point
us.
Then, hold on, man. We have to go through the thing slowly. So the point is, you say when right? That means that even if the marks to get rid of him, they're not going to do it now because yes, them will get rid of him now. So, and them know, them just issue releases last week and them not ask the Prime Minister to resign. So
And that's why I said them are hypocrite. Because them are come down upon Wheatley because them see Wheatley as a weakling. Because the same thing them accuse Wheatley of, the Prime Minister has been accused of the same things.
Yeah, but you see, Colin, we still not past the first step, you know, as how we get rid of him. We say get rid of him now, and we still not tell the people how you get rid of him now, because he's not going to resign.
The people have to put on the pressure upon him. You see, like what go on today, it have to start get bigger and bigger and bigger. It not going to happen today. It not going to happen tomorrow. But what today is a start. Today is a good start. So that now need to start get bigger, and the Prime Minister understand that the people of the country said that we cannot continue with politicians who are getting rich on the backs of the people of Jamaica. Is something Prime Minister will talk about.
So you're conceding then that we can't get rid of him now. We're not going to get rid of him.
We're not going to get rid of him today or tomorrow.
No. That's the point.
But we can't say if him go, the country have a mash up.
No, and that's what I said, though. That's the point. So we can't twin the whole thing now and I say, we enough forgot then if him now go because you now get rid of him now. So we are saying weekly for continue the same thing.
Yes, because let me tell you why I'm saying that. Let me tell you why I'm saying that. You ever see a tall tree and snow come down upon the top of the tree? When snow come down upon the top of the tree and more weight go upon it, where it do? The tree broke. So if Wheatley resign, Andrew gonna be the victor out of Wheatley resignation. So when Wheatley stay with him corruption, Xavier Main stay with him corruption, and more start name, then everybody, because you see more people start see the corruption now in a rally, because some of them are going like them blind. So my view is that make the corruption pack up at the top of the tree, and when the corruption pack up there, it going broke off. That's my view. Let's go to Marshy. Marshy was in Halfway Street in Crossroads today. Marshy, good evening.
And by the way, another question.
Hold on. Go ahead, Raleigh.
The people who have the slash and burn theory will say, just make the bus crash now and mash up. What the message with them have to the people who are going to lose them work when the bus just crash? Or them pick up the pieces and send them picnic at school and all of them things. Or the part they go work.
The bus now go crash totally and mash up everything.
Nobody that them said. Just make everything crash and burn.
In my view, right now the bus crash.
No man, the bus no crash because you still have 1,418,000 people at work.
I work so penny rally. Can't buy food.
But calling them still at work when them not have no work at all. Yeah? What's the practical about these things? When them not have no work at all, what will happen? What the message to them people?
But what road are we on, Raleigh? Are we on a road? Because you tell me this months ago that people are going to lose their work, you know.
Yeah, man.
And since starting said 25,000 people lose their work in April.
Exactly.
So,
right.
and we not change on course yet. So, based on your prediction, more people going to lose them work?
Yeah, and the assumption is that at some point in time, we'll have to change course and do something. The point I make is that those who have said, oh, just wreck the bus and make it go into the gully, when them have to go say to the people who are going to become casualties when that happens.
Make we take the scholar. Marshy.
Yeah, man. Evening. Now, Cornwall Regional Hospital teach me something.
Yes.
Some building you can't repair it. Some building you have to tear it down to the ground. And when you're at the bottom, it's one place you can go. It's up. Get rid of Andrew Wellness and we go at the bottom. And when you're at the bottom of the barrel, one place you can go. Is up. You know, nowhere else to go. In my opinion. Now, Faber Williams, who not saying anything. We must learn to make word. You know, DOMESTIC, they call it domestic. And it means like your home shore where you do and them things. You know, and people, you call it domestic worker.
Yes.
No, we must learn to make another word. A domestic, it's a pronounce. But Faber is doing that word. DUMBMESSTIC. Domestic. Favor not say nothing, so she dumb. But she a mess up things same way. Cause me no know what she did I do. She dumb. So things just in a mess. I wonder if anybody agree with my spelling. What Favor is saying?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh,
But I don't think
I not
Favor will mess up nothing. Because I know Favor will run nothing.
Well, she allow her name. She allow her name. She allow her name. She allow her name to be messed up. But really, I agree with what you're saying, Raleigh. But I may also agree with Colin. But you people know about the Bible. Remember when Jonah was taking a ship to Tarshish and bad weather meet them along the way. You remember what they have to do to make the weather come better?
Throw Jonah overboard.
So Marcy, so tell me now. Marcy, so tell me now. Marcy, who are they so you have confidence in and now to run the play? Tell me.
Yeah, but
tell me what I
tell you something. That's why I say, you know, I have to agree with both of you, know. Because who else do they must have confidence, you know?
But Raleigh.
Yeah, man.
What is the solution then? What is the solution to all of this?
What's another wicked question, I know. Raleigh, let me take one for you. Get rid of Andrew Willis and start all over. Regardless, you know. Let's understand the problem.
What is the solution, Raleigh?
The solution to this problem, as we see, is that civil society and the opposition have to become more assertive in terms of demanding accountability and transparency, advancing policies that are going to drive economic activity, providing more confidence to the people in the road. But the people in the road stop saying, no better, not better.
So who them going to demand that from, Raleigh? Who they going to demand that from?
Hold on, I'm finishing myself. One of the reasons that the people in the road kind of so tolerant about what go on is that they must say, no better, not better. Yeah? And the reason that they must say, no better, not better, is because they not believe the opposition will work hard enough in terms of demanding accountability and transparency and advancing policy measures that them think will change the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So who they going to demand that accountability from?
From who? From the government. So you said today the march was a start. Today, yesterday the march today was a start.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
As far as the people in the street is concerned, the opposition has been very low-keyed. Yeah? And you said the opposition spokesman, them I tell you, say, yeah, we did offer them a deal on September 3rd and then reject us. So we're kind of lukewarm on the thing. Yeah? That never work. Now I tell you, the people in the road, the main thing and the main saying is, yo, no better, not that. Yeah? And that's why they're not tolerant and say, yo, we're not business with nothing.
All right.
Trust me.
Colin, can I say something now?
Go ahead, caller.
Good night, Uncle Ralston, Colin, callers, listeners, chats. My thing, Uncle Ralston, me listening for a week now or more, and I see you zeroing on the PSOJ because you're stating, quote unquote, that they have confidence in Andrew Onis. And the people, they must have no better, no day. So what you are putting pressure on the people to go at the PSOJ because the people that must suffer under Andrew Onis. Me are talking to Uncle. This is my opinion. Please, Uncle Ralston, walk with me. So, me, I step on calling Bell show. This is my opinion, then Uncle Ralston. Not yours, not Colin. Since I'm reading the room like this, so the people them, me are telling you now, since you not say no better no day, you no start by the private sector them things. You no go on no yard, go plant and farm. And in the farm, and no corn, and no pork, and no do everything you no do. Salt, no mackerel, and no things. And do not put on yourself out there anymore for the PSOJ because without the people them are Jamaica, without the Jamaican people, No business, no run at Jamaica. We no keep mapping up and no export to America because America eat Jamaican food and buy them things where them put on shelf in a supermarket. Come on, Uncle Ralston. What you mean no better no day? People them are feel it under Andrew, and you tell we say PSOJ have confidence in Andrew, and if we get rid of Andrew, we still have under operation. The economy are go drop down. Listen, man, people them care the economy, man.
Let me answer that.
Go ahead.
Let me answer that. I know me say no better than they know. That's what the people in the street say, and there's a symbiotic relationship between the people and the PSOJ. Why the people buy the PSOJ goods and services? The PSOJ and its members also employ the people them. Without the PSOJ and the JMA and all of those things, the people them not have no job. So it's a two-way relationship. And I have never heard any of the leaders of the PSOJ
people them no
or the
job with $17,000
Hold on, caller. One at a time.
I've never heard any of the leaders of the PSOJ or the JMA or the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce come out and say them not have no confidence in the leadership of the government yet. Never heard any of them say that.
Yeah.
Additionally, if I wasn't strong as an international economist, I've never heard anybody apart from Peter Bunting saying it fleetingly. I've never heard anybody from the opposition pressure the government about the recession yet and say they must do something about the recession. Yeah? So if me never have confidence, I'd have been isolated. Yeah? But to me, no. International economics. Yeah? That is why me strong on that. So if the media depend upon the opposition for back me or the private sector for back me or the university for back me in relation to the steep recession that Jamaica in, would I stop that? So me just assure that as a barometer why the people accept the opposition not work hard enough and no better than because you're not a spokesman from the opposition and pressure the government about the recession. I mean, you're nobody from the opposition and pressure the government about the 22% in export and that they must have an export strategy and all of them things. When you the opposition vociferous enough about them something. If me talk about
but Raleigh, hold on the caller. Raleigh, we not depend upon the opposition, and that's why I have you
here.
No,
hold on, you not depend upon the opposition. Hold on. If they have a get rid of the government and the opposition have to take power, and other people on the road have to take power, and the opposition they have to take power. What do you mean you not depend upon the opposition?
Hold on, Raleigh. Hear me out. Hear me argument. We're not depending on the opposition to show us what is happening, you know. That's why I ask you to be here on a regular basis as a man who knows the numbers and understand the economy globally to show the people what is happening. Now, if it's only Andrew Holness alone over the GLP that can manage the economy, then we still doomed. Because I am not saying, I am not here saying that the GLP should give up power after September 3rd. But I am saying on a principled basis with a prime minister.
Man, nobody, you tell me somebody who you have confidence over this stuff around the economy.
Hold on a little bit now, Raleigh.
Hold
on a little bit, man. Hold on a little bit. You can't tell me, say, because the devil can give me a night dinner, me must stick with the devil.
No, but me have to tell me somebody over there you have confidence in around the country.
There are 35 of them over there. 34
yeah, tell me one of them would no.
And I have given you 3 names.
No, it's not mine. It's the next door guy.
I have given you 3 names. I have given you Delano Sivrite. I have given you Edmund Bartlett. And I have given you Marlene Malawu Fort. But hold on, Raleigh. Let me hear Obi. Obi, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Colin. Good evening, Raleigh. Good evening. Good evening, my favorite.
Raleigh, I laugh off of me, dog. Rotten.
Good evening to one of my favorite. Good evening to one of my favorite ladies here that was just on the line. I don't know if she's still there. I'll say this to you. She's still there. Let me say something. Let me just wait in quickly.
Well, can I talk now or should wait?
Hold on, caller. Hold on.
Raleigh has been strong in his point. A number of us basically share a different opinion, because we're saying that, listen, if you have a government of 35 strong, and it's only one person in there that can basically lead the charge, something is radically wrong. Now, you say, Raleigh asks about persons with confidence, and I am basically talking to people and looking at things, and people believe that, listen, Delano Seabright, a young man, is basically someone that could basically capture the imagination of the private sector and people within the Labour Party. That is what is being said out there as it relates to what Raleigh said, that people are saying no better, no there. That is not quite what I'm hearing on the road within recent time. People are saying that Andrew Holness must go. That is what I'm picking up from a lot of people, and I'm getting that more and more across the divide. I was at a hotel today, with people that are closely connected to the Labour Party, and all of them is saying that, listen, Andrew Holness' tenure is untenable. So more and more people are pushing the envelope to say that Andrew must go. I respect Raleigh, and I know that Raleigh looks at the number, and I understand Raleigh's point. So I don't want to come across to say, listen, as if I am certainly batting against Raleigh. Far from it. And people must understand also that even if you have a difference with Raleigh's point, it is important, it is good, it is healthy, because it shows that people not really basically just program, because people have different opinions. And as these arguments open up, Raleigh is in a position to even explain himself even more. So that is good, that is healthy. One also just say quickly on the tapes that you play with Keenan today, right? Or Keenan Parkman today with me. I just want to let Raleigh know that I have actually pushed back, and I state the fact that I disagree with him, because my understanding of recession is certainly 2 consecutive quarters of decline, no matter how small the second quarter is, no matter what recovery you are seeing. So I want to put that out there. But Raleigh, get used to it. You're going to hear more and more people calling young Delano Seabright name and so on. When Andrew Holness emerged as Prime Minister, he was 39. I think Delano is older than that. And he has 0 experience as well. People basically, just like how people are saying that they will, senior member of the Labour Party had rallied around Holness, I am getting the impression that they will rally around Delano if and when that time comes. And I see today's protest in Crossroad coming from a mix of people. People from all walks. You have people from academia that was there. You have people from all sectors that was there. And I think we need to say more and more of that, because people are saying, listen, we need someone in Jamaica House that is certified, because what happened is that the name of Jamaica is being dragged into the mud.
All right, Toby.
Because sorry, Colin, when you have a Dr. Andrew Wheatley there and the Prime Minister can't talk to him,
can't fire him. All right, brother. Yeah, caller, go ahead.
Let me finish. Me I said this then, since me I listen to Uncle Ralston and I have every confidence in him. And since he said the POSOJ and the people them said no better, no they, then we the diaspora, my people in the diaspora, boycott everything they export from Jamaica.
No, You see, that is what now would have mash up the bus. Not Andrew leaving.
Then make him mash up the bus then.
We don't want the bus.
No, we don't want
mash up the bus.
Put pressure on the PSOJ then. Because better than chop. And we are buying them goods.
Listen.
And when they export it and they come up here, and we are buying. And the investors them. Okay.
I am saying,
yes, Colin.
We the people must call on the Prime Minister to step down. Yeah?
But you see him one as the calling saying man now step down. We see
No,
say the man put on blinders.
But
We see say the man digging in heel.
hold on. When me say, what happened today is the start. So we must ensure that these rallies get bigger and bigger, and it will feel the pressure. All right?
Well, do not push me. Because this man thinks he's invincible and he don't realize that it's we put him there. And if him thinks, and if the PSOJ do not look at it properly, say we are by then goods, no Andrew own this, and don't give you the due respect with the me. I go to me and me I go to the powers and we are going to boycott them too. Because we have spent billions of dollars in the whole G7 to buy the PSOJ goods. Have a good evening.
Blessings. Raleigh, go ahead.
Yeah, all I said to you, I'm still not stopped, so I say, in this scenario, yeah, where Jamaica in right now, the role of the opposition are play right now can't work. They have to play a more assertive role. They have to come out and talk to the Jamaican
people. Hold on,
people
Let me get something from you. You are saying that if Andrew move, you want the whole Labour Party to move.
Delana Steve Wright can't run Jamaica.
So where I say if Andrew move, is the Labour Party must move and the opposition must put themselves in a place where they can take over the country and run the country.
Correct, because Delana Steve Wright can't run Jamaica. Look at you everything.
And you said nobody know over the GLP.
Nobody over this. No.
So it's not like when Bruce Golding step aside and Andrew or Tufton was positioning themselves.
Don't call the last name.
No, but at the time, when Andrew get leadership at the GLP, Tufton was better placed than Andrew, It's a CVM poll. It's a CVM poll and a TVG poll gave Andrew leadership at the GLP,
I know, but you can't call a name to the general public.
No, well, him wash up and mash up and crush up. I agree that him mash up. But it cannot be the rally that we are willing to accept a prime minister who fail to get himself certified fail to keep up with the law, because the law say when him certify, a summary of his certification must be made public. For the last 4 years, we don't know how this man are making money, how much money he might make, if he might make money for the back of the people. It's untenable.
I totally agree with that. The point I make here is that you can't allow the plane to crash land. You have to have somebody ready for flying at the plane and pull it up back. And may I say, all the opposition are move right now. The people in the street, the people are now confident them say them can pull up the plane. So they must demonstrate to the people that them understand the issues and them ready to pull up the plane. Because when you come tell me about Delana Steve, right, them look at you, then you don't understand international affairs and for run a country and pull a country out of recession.
But right now, Raleigh, nobody knows about the GLP understand international affairs. That's why they're not talking to us. Let's take another call.
And him way down the line. Now tell me that.
Go ahead, caller. Good evening and welcome to the Colin Bell Show. Please, everybody, touch a thumbs up for me now, please. Touch a thumbs up. 1,300 odd people. We need 1,000 likes. Go ahead, caller.
Good evening, Colin, and good evening, Ralston.
Blessings.
I'm making a prediction, right?
Yeah.
If you believe in geopolitics right now, and your own is only have at least 8 more weeks in government.
8 weeks?
Because I'm making a prediction. He is trapped between the dragon and the eagle.
Well, I don't normally. I took some time and I was listening to Andre Stevens last night, and Andre Stevens said Andrew will sleep with China, and he sleep with the US, and he sleep with Israel, and he sleep with them without condoms. So you have all kind of SDC. The country is royally screwed.
And I tell you right now, you remember America is pushing back on him now, and China is starting to speak out now. So he have nowhere to run right now. Then he's a proud guy, although he's a thief. And when he realized, and plus his quote is for next month is behind him. So when he look and see he can find himself outside, what he's doing right now to the JLP party, JLP, he's like a forestry, and he's gonna catch the forestry afire. And before he alone go, he gonna take the whole party down, and he gonna burn it down. So I'm making that prediction. What coming from now in the next 8 weeks? That's all I have to say to you, bro.
You have anything to say about that, Raleigh?
Yeah, well, I don't know about the 8 weeks, but I know say we have a serious problem. It's not just an Andrew Wellness problem. It's a serious Jamaica problem because the Chinese embassy issue a release today.
Yeah.
Where the man must say, yo, them thing over here Carrie Lake attack, we have some serious concerns about that because right now we have a 53-year-old relationship with Jamaica, and right now we spend 2.1 billion in investment. We help to create 40,000 jobs. We help with highway, the North-South Highway, the Chinese, the Children's Hospital, the Confucius Institute up at the university and them thing there. So the relationship mutually beneficial, and the country in Latin America have them own foreign policy. So we don't know what them man they really talk about. You know, so that's it. So we say a head-on collision built up between China and the USA over Jamaica.
China
so
own 49% of the wharf, Kingston Wharf.
so that is not only something for the government concerned, but the opposition have concern have a strategy how them are deal with that.
Because any government in power going to have to deal with that issue.
We have to deal with it, and that is why you hear me tell you say we have to focus on the opposition and wake up the opposition too, because they have to go deal with them issues there. And that is why we are said to the opposition say you have to articulate to the people of Jamaica how you have to deal with them thing there, so that them can have more confidence and know say if them run with them money, them know what you are gonna do.
So the opposition have to start talk up governance now. Start talk what it is.
Pressure the government about the recession. We are going to about the recession. Pressure the government about exports. Pressure the government about foreign policy. We are going about foreign policy. This is our foreign policy. This is how we are going to deal with them. Thing that they have to say them to the people so that the people have confidence. When
and
them
see,
do them,
and
the
see an alternative.
Precisely. The people have more confidence to go out there and say, we have somebody else who can run the thing. That is what happened in 2013. Posha and Peter Phillips went out there and made the people know say, man, we don't have Stefan who can run the thing as them on there. I forgot. Yeah?
All right.
We don't get that right now. You know what I said? Enough time if you follow the people, they would have believed them in your opposition. We talk about them people for the opposition people.
Touch the thumbs up for me, everybody. Touch the thumbs up. Like up the video. Taking 2 more calls. Go ahead, caller.
Good evening, Mr. Collins.
Yes, sir.
Big up to Raleigh.
Yeah, man. Bless up, brother.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question. The head of the stream dirty. Right? That mean we are really talking that the whole Jamaica JLP administration is incompetent. Right?
Yeah, man.
As if we want to continue with, you can't get rid of it because the country might crash. But I want to ask him this. If Andrew come out tomorrow and somebody else take over, regardless them no competent on that, but the same policy under the JLP government will continue. I think so.
That's the point I make, and that is
why. Just leave that gone, you know. So if somebody new take over, the same policies will continue. So nothing will crash. They have to continue with that policy or implement new policies. Right?
All right.
So I don't understand what Mr. Raleigh talks.
All right, go ahead, Raleigh.
But at the same point I make. I said to you, say, in my book, I don't see nobody over there so competent to run the country. And that is why I said to you, say, the opposition have to start moving a different way to show the people them so they have a competent alternative to run the country. Because I don't see nobody over there so competent enough to run the country. Simple.
All right, caller. Hello?
Just as simple as that.
Yes, miss, I hear that, but you may say. Yeah, hear me?
Yes, man.
Yeah, I hear what Raleigh say. they are incompetent. But if the leader Andrew leave, there's anybody take over the same policy continue.
But the policy now work neither, caller.
Andrew continue.
The policy not working. So me basically finally get where Raleigh is, because my stand was that, listen, I am not saying that the GLP must give up government, but Andrew must move and make somebody else take over. What Raleigh is saying, no, nobody no over there to take over. So the PNP have to start show them and get ready to take over the thing, because the entire GLP got to go. That's what Raleigh has said.
But right now, Raleigh not talk about the PNP right now, you know, because as a re-election that.
Then that Raleigh has said.
But if
that's why
Andrew,
Raleigh. That's why Raleigh has. Hold on. That's why.
But when
Raleigh,
they say if Andrew leave,
no, listen.
if Andrew leave now, somebody have to run it over the GLP and the same policies are continue, so it won't crash.
All right, brother. All right. Little more. May I take one more call before we go? One more call. This is the final call. Everybody touch the thumbs up for me now, please. Give the video a like. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. We have Ralston Iman, the top financial analyst anywhere on media right now. Go ahead. Caller, go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead, sir.
Sir Colin.
Yes.
There's one thing that I want to say to you. There's a part in the scripture say that the wicked walk it on every side when the
you're breaking up. Go again. The wicked.
Them.
Repeat.
The people them have to start understand. Apart from the
hey,
opposition needs to be more forceful and become more agitated to the government. The people them have to start understand these things. So the people them have to start understand these things. So right, they can't be too passive, because I'm sure that before the election, the PNP was articulating their point. And right now, I know I've lived GLP supporters who is sorry. So them voting back the GLP. But when the next cycle come on, what them do? Them forget. So sometimes the people them have to suffer to realize what is happening. Just like the people of Egypt. You understand what I said?
Yes. All right.
So the most what people like you and Rastan can do is push the message and hope that people continue to gravitate towards the message, and because let me tell you something. Truth don't need no defense, no. So once people start play out and say, Rastan they said it and Colin they said it, they become believers now. And then start to, because you can't have the people that want to lie and spread the narrative now. Because the fool believes that the fool always are listening.
Yes.
Right? So you just have to continue to do it though. I'm blessed up, brother. But as I said,
yeah, man,
the wicked man wants him exalted, him on every side. And that is what is happening right now in the government.
All right, sir. Respect. Raleigh, your final thoughts.
Yeah, well, my final thoughts, as I said to you, my position on this thing is that the people of, just as the caller said, the people of Jamaica knew about the anti-homeless situation. They knew about the state of the economy, and them still voted for him, right? Now, what I say, we have been telling the people all of that. We see the things them are deteriorate, and all of the things them I will tell the people, we see them are come true. My thing from day one is that me have no confidence in none of them, and that's why from day one I tell the people them so them don't know what them are doing, them incompetent.
Yes.
What may I say to you, say, on the opposition side, yeah, if you watch the football, yeah, the opposition have to play like how the footballer play. You have to show the people them say you have the confidence and you want to win.
Yes.
May I say, on a whole heap of the issues that affect the country, the economy and them things, the opposition spokespeople have not been vocal enough. And if people like me and you never strong, would have run away because enough people believe that we not get the backing from the opposition. Enough people believe that.
You know?
Yeah, that's trouble we are creating and them things. We just want to make trouble. Yeah? So even things like the recession and them things, we have to have the countering and people attack we and them things. When I hear the opposition spokesman from finance drill woman and say, yeah, we in a recession, and this is what the government needs to do, and them needs to do this, and them needs to do that. It's coming like saying we just make trouble. Now, how the people are going to have confidence to them if they're not speak to the issues that will affect the people. So what I say, if you get rid of the government, opposition, I say I point out the flaws of the government have, and I said to them, the people, and said, this is how we are fix it. And then the people can look on the opposition and say, yeah, they know what I'm saying. So that will provide more support.
So let's put on the pressure to get these people in office so that we can get a change of direction. Got you.
Simple, boy.
Got you.
All right.
Got you.
All right.
Blessings. I was saying that the GLP never have to go. I was saying that move Andrew Holness and somebody else over the GLP run it because them just win the election. What Raleigh is saying that the entire team have to go because there's nobody over there with the necessary competence that can run the country.
You believe, may I ask a simple question? You believe the Lana Siva can run Jamaica tomorrow?
Raleigh, the
come
thing
on,
is...
Ruby. Come on, Colin, man.
No,
you believe that?
Listen. Here how I am looking at it. I am saying that they won the election September 3rd. And the fact that they won the election, the Prime Minister's position is untenable.
Untenable.
So therefore, one of them take it. But I agree with you. I don't see the competence over there. But I would have willing to try with one of them. Maybe see what him can do for a year. And then him try get him own mandate, take the country into an election. But I see where you are. You are saying that, man. Listen, if the Prime Minister move, it need to go to an election.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And therefore, the opposition must be chomping at the bit.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
showing the people where
them want it. Yeah.
They are going to take the country.
Correct.
So
that's my position.
I would say to the opposition then, based on what Raleigh is saying, is that stop talk about September 3rd.
Yep.
The country is in problem.
Yep.
And the country needs a new driver. The country needs you. So show your hand. Get out there and say what can be done. That is it, Raleigh. Later. Talk to you tomorrow. One love, my people. This has been the Colin Bell Show. You know, I want to show you something before I leave. Anybody remember this?
Not the best quality, but you can see.
No, not that one yet. Let's go to this one first. I want to show you something. Listen to this.
Madam Speaker, tomorrow the government will act to demolish those structures.
Anybody remember that?
What is going on?
You remember when the Prime Minister licked down the mouse here?
The structures of...
So the government send him come push down people house, right? And the lady house have on top where them push down.
Residents told our newsroom that there was no prior notice of the demolition. 6 structures were brought down between Thursday and Friday by the National Land Agency.
Me see land agency come and push down people. Oh, so the government send him come push down people. Oh.
May the good Lord continue to bless and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his light and give you his peace. Until we meet again tomorrow evening for the Colin Bell Show. Peace be with you, my people. One love. We'll talk tomorrow.